So guys, you remember that when I was at the top of the Venetian Tower, I saw this place and wondered if it is a fan zone for the World Cup. As you can see, definitely it is. This is a huge video wall here, and we have some tables, chairs and places which obviously operate only during the games of the World Cup. Now there is only one game left to be played, the final between Spain and Argentina, but it is tomorrow, so I won't be here and won't be able to watch it here. But from this side we also have another very beautiful view towards the Venetian Tower. So guys, when I tell you that there is really a lot of history in Durres, I really mean it. I'm just walking towards my restaurant and see what I find. Just like that, you have a Byzantine forum. Really impressive. So guys, I found very good reviews for this place, which is called Traditional Restaurant di Riada. Let's see what they have to eat and drink. Hello, thank you. One? Okay, thank you. It really looks traditional, so let's see. So guys, here is their menu. As you can see, they don't have too much things, but this is a good sign in fact for me. And the prices also seems to be very good. And here are also the drinks. So let me choose something traditional and I'll show it to you. So guys, while I'm waiting for my food, it is time to finish the debate for the domestic mass-produced beer. We have one more to try and it is this one, the Tirana beer. It is brewed in the capital Tirana since 1960, so it is a bit newer than the Corcia that I tested earlier, but let's check what we have. Here is the color. It is pretty pale lager. And it is also okay lager. So to sum it up, the Peja beer that I tested first, I didn't like it at all, but it is in fact not produced in Albania but in Kosovo. So the two beers produced here, the Corcia and the Tirana, are pretty okay. So guys, this is how my food looks. This thing here is called tave kushi and it is traditional Albanian dish which consists of lamb meat and yogurt. This looks very interesting and I will test it in a bit and let you know how it tastes. We also have some pickles here and of course bread and the beer, and all of this that you see should cost me just around €8, which is really affordable. So let me put you on the tripod so that we can check this dish, this traditional Albanian dish. Here is how it looks. It is still hot, but it looks very delicious, and the bread also looks very good. So let me taste it. This is very delicious. The lamb is very well cooked, and this yogurt, I don't know if I should call it sauce because it is part of the dish, also make it lighter and much easier to eat. And I suppose that the pickles will also be very good. Yes, definitely. So let me enjoy my meal and after that I will show you my accommodation also. So guys, it turned out that I have to walk quite a bit to reach my accommodation because as usual I don't consider how far from the center it is. but this gives me the chance to show you the main beach of Durres. I showed you one little beach earlier, but it was a very small, and as you can imagine, such a big city like Durres on such a big coastline like the Adriatic can't have such small beach. And now you will see what we are really talking about. This is the beginning of the main beach of Durres, the so-called Hawaii beach. Here is the first point, the beginning, and you can see how huge this line is. This is, I don't know, maybe these are at least 5, maybe even 10 kilometers of beach. I don't know if the camera can properly represent it, but it is really impressive. So guys, I finally reached my accommodation, which is called Guest House Novi, and I'm gonna show you how my double room looks. This is the entrance door, and this is how the room itself looks. As you can see, this can easily be a triple room, at least for a family. And I also have fridge. I have working air conditioner, which is extremely important in the immense heat outside. And here is how my bathroom looks. It is pretty spacious, everything is clean, everything is new, and I'm paying for all of this only 29 euro per night for double room. And it can even use be as a triple. You can see how affordable Albania is and how much you get for your money here. Good afternoon guys. After having a few hours of much needed rest during the hottest hours of the day, let me first show you how the courtyard of my accommodation looks, and after that we will explore further. As you can see, there is a place where you can drink a beer, if you want of course. And here is the entrance. I will show you how clever is their system to open the outer door, because it's a bit of an interesting technical solution. Here is the door. When you go out, you open it like this, and when you need to come back up, you just pull this and the door opens. Very simple, but very smart and effective. So what we are gonna do now is to do a bit of exploration of the beach area, because in the earlier hours I focused on the Durres itself, the city itself, and here the beach and the city are separated. You need to walk around maybe 20-30 minutes, something like that, with a good pace to reach the region of the beach from the city. So let me get to the beach, show you how it looks, and after that I will find a good place to eat, and finally we will have some craft beer experience. I found a craft beer bar nearby, so let's see. This is, by the way, the place with the craft beers which we are gonna visit later. As you can see, tap room, craft bar, craft beer, 9 taps, so sounds pretty promising. But it is now too early. We need to eat something before that and explore the beach. But anyway, it is good that this place actually exists, is obviously working, so my research was pretty good. Now around 6:30 p.m. the beach is even more beautiful than earlier when I explored it in the early afternoon. So let me show you again what we have here, so that you can understand why so many people are coming here in Albania for the sea. Of course, the Adriatic Sea is always beautiful, but this place really looks good. As you can see, the sand itself is very soft, very even dusty, if I can tell it like that. It is a very fine grain, so that's what most people like when they come for the beach. The beach itself is very long, it is pretty clean. Not that there isn't some trash here and there, but generally it is well cleaned. And the prices are pretty good, especially comparing with the other Adriatic countries like Croatia, for example, or Montenegro. This place is really good and really affordable. So now we need to find a good place to eat. I did a bit of research in the afternoon and found two places which have good reviews in Google. So let me get to the first one, see what they have, and if needed I will also go to the other one. This is not our place, but they have some traditional music playing, and they also have a menu which I'm gonna show you. That's why I'm shooting video here. As you can see, especially considering that we are practically at the beach, these prices are nothing scary. Some people say that in Albania now is much more expensive than a few years ago. Maybe it is possible. This is my first visit here, so I can't comment. But what I see compared with our prices in Bulgaria, I find it pretty affordable. So guys, this is our place. It is called Restaurant Antipatrea. It has some very good reviews. This is their menu. This is the traditional dishes that they have. I'm frankly not sure what exactly I will order yet. But before that, I'm gonna show you the prices so that you know what happens here. Generally, they don't have so much of a choice, which for me is something good because usually in most places, when you have 10 things in the menu, you just do this properly. And when you have 100, you are usually trying to be master of all, which is not possible. So let me also show you that we are technically at the beach. This is great. And I will now order some things and we'll let you know what we have. Well guys, if you like hot food, this is definitely your thing. This thing is literally still boiling. It should contain some meatballs with sauce and cheese, but I will definitely need to wait a bit till it cools down and I can test it. The bread comes as a complimentary, I have not ordered it. And here we have a draft Budweiser. So overall this looks pretty good. I have no doubts that it will be delicious. Regarding the price, this should be around 500 lek, which is around 5 euro, let's say. I don't know how much the beer will be because I didn't ask, but I will let you know when I pay. So guys, this was very delicious. It contained meatballs inside with some kind of tomato based sauce. I think there were also carrots and other vegetables in it, and also a lot of yellow cheese. It's a bit a heavy dish, a bit greasy, but definitely very delicious. Let me also show you the very beautiful view of the sea and the setting sun. And now with that, I think that it is the right time to go to the craft beer bar, which I'm gonna reach in a few minutes. So guys, here is our place, the tap room. They have Here it says 10 taps. The previous label was 9, but nevertheless, it is still good. 300 to 500 per beer, which sounds very good. So let me see how you order here. Maybe you go to the bar and get the beer and see it. Let me check. Hello. Do I order from the bar or you will come over? Okay, let's check what you have. Thank you. So this is how the inside looks. As you can see, they have a fridge, but the main focus here are the beers on top. So let me order. So guys, I already ordered my first beer. So let me put you on tripod, and after that we will check what we have. Okay, I think we are okay now. So this is the Pans Brewery Hazy IPA. Pans Brewery is the oldest craft brewery in Albania, and this is how their Hazy IPA looks. This is very interesting hybrid because yes, it is hazy, you can see it definitely, but it has the characteristics of West Coast IPA, very strong bitterness and almost no fruitiness. So this is like a hazy West Coast IPA, which is something strange, but definitely interesting. So guys, it is time for our second beer here. I think that this will be the last one. This is the Pans Brewery, again the same brewery, a milkshake IPA, which sounds pretty interesting. And it is not only milkshake, but milkshake and strawberry. Here is how it looks. Wow, that's really good. This one is really good. You can feel this very slight milky taste. The strawberry taste is more pronounced, and it has almost no bitterness but some fruitiness. This is great beer, guys. And regarding the prices, these beers cost around 500 to 600 lek, which is around 5 to 6.5 euros, something like that, which for craft beer I find pretty affordable. Maybe affordable is not the correct word, but reasonable, let's say. So guys, let me enjoy my beer, and after that I will slowly go back to my accommodation because today I have slept only 4 hours and I really need some rest. And tomorrow we are going to another city in Albania called Berat, but more about this tomorrow. Good morning guys, it is great Sunday morning here in Durres. As you can see, I am still at the Durres beach, but the beach is not my final destination. Today we have to do something different and to reach another city which is called Berat and is located in the mountains. But before that I want to show you this interesting place which is called Mirai Club and seems to be very famous. Maybe there are even live performances sometimes here. Anyway, the interesting part is that they even have their own pier, which has very beautiful views towards the Adriatic Sea. So while I get there, let me give you more information about today's program. My first task is to reach the so-called southern bus station of Durres, because yesterday I showed you the main bus station, but not all buses depart from there. From the main bus station of Durres, you can reach the beach walking around 5 kilometers, which I did yesterday. By the way, just look at that. Just look at the beauty of the Adriatic. That's something amazing. So, going back, you need to walk around 5 kilometers to reach the beach from the Durres city, which I did yesterday. And you have another 5 kilometers of walk from the beach towards the Plepa bus station, which is the southern bus station. And to reach it, I have different options. One is to catch a bus, but this is not so easy as you can imagine, because the buses doesn't stop here at the beach. If I want to catch a bus, I need to go back to the city, to the central bus station, and catch the bus from there, which I find absolutely not needed. So I will go on foot these 5 kilometers. By the way, here you have very beautiful view also. You can see the vastness and sheer size of this bay, and in fact I need to go to the end somewhere around there, and after that go to the Plepa bus station. These sunbeds here also look pretty good. So this place is amazing. I can't say anything else. You just need to come and see it. So let's get back to our program. When I reach the Plepa bus station, I will catch a bus from there, which should take around 2 hours maybe to get me to the city of Berat. And there we have some exploration of the city. This place is a unique blend of history, and there are a lot of interesting things to show you there, but I will save this for the time when I arrive. Now let's just enjoy this very beautiful view. You even have a beach bar, Hawaii beach bar, at the end of the pier, so that's really amazing. I'm in love with the Adriatic Sea, and so far also with Albania. If I had the time, I would surely sit here and drink a beer with this great beautiful view, but unfortunately this is not the case because I need to catch the bus. Well guys, I just stumbled upon another pier here. This structure overall seems to be much older and frankly in not too good shape, as you can see, but there is nothing stopping you to come here, and some people are fishing, so I will use it to just show you the sheer size of this beach, because here we are, I don't know, maybe around the middle of it or 60%. I'm not 100% sure because this is huge, but anyway, it shows very well how massive this beach is. Just look at that. I'm not even 100% sure where was the last pier that I used. Maybe there, but yeah, it is definitely massive. I personally have never seen such a big beach. I'm sure that there are, but this is something immense. So guys, this is the Plepa bus station. You can see it says bus station here. And I reached it in around 1 hour of walking. I think that this should be my bus because it says Berat. And there is also a timetable. Here you can see the different hours when it departs. So guys, while waiting for the bus to go, which will happen in around 35 minutes approximately, here we have breakfast. We have burek. I don't know with what it is, maybe cheese, I'll check that. And this small beer, and this costs just 220 lek, 230 in fact, which is around 2.5 euro. Pretty affordable. So guys, this is how our minibus looks. It will depart in around 20 minutes, and in around 2 hours after that we should be in Berat.